Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, I am going to explain count functions that is available in MS Excel. There are different count functions available. Number one is count, the second one is count A, the third one is count blank, the fourth one is count if, and the fifth one is count ifs. Let me start from the count function. Count function, this is the description of count function, counts only numbers, not the alphabets or not the error messages. Then comes the count A. The count A function is used to count numbers, text, logical values and errors. So everything that is in the cell, that will be counted. So all the cells will be counted. Count blank counts blanks in a range defined. Then comes the count if, counts on the basis of specific criteria. And last one is the count ifs, counts on the basis of multiple criteria. Okay, let me start from the count. Let me give you the example. Is equals to, start from the count function, is equals to count bracket. This is the range that we are going to count the number of values in a range. So let's see the result. Let me hit the enter and the result is 10. So there are 10 cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So there are 10 cells and every cell is containing some numeric value. Okay, let me do some modification in this data and see the result. Now I am going to delete one of the value. See, I have deleted one of the value and the count is 9. The result is 9 which has been changed. This shows that the total number of values in a cell in these 10 cells are only 9. Let me delete some more values. So only 6 values are present over here which are only numbers. Let me enter Ctrl Z and see. Now I am going to test this count for the text value. Now I am going to enter over here a text value, text text. So the text has been entered into one of the cells. See, the result is only 9. This cell is not counted in the count function. Why? Because the count only counts. Okay, now we are going to use the count A function. So as the description tells us that it counts the text, the logical values and errors. Okay, the syntax for count function count A is equals to count A bracket open. Now I am going to give a different range. So this is the range for our count A function. So I have included 3 cells which are containing textual data and 3 cells which are containing numeric data. Let's see the result. The result is 6 because it has counted all the values in 6 cells. The 3 values are textual values and the 3 values are numeric values. Let's modify it and I delete one of the values in this cell. So the result is 5. Why? Because in this range there are only 5 cells which are containing values. Okay, let me delete one of the values in this cell. Okay, so I have deleted the value from names column and the result is 4 because there are only 4 cells which are having values in it. Now let's start counting the blanks. So in this range we have only 2 blanks and now we are going to use the blank function is equals to count blank bracket open. Now I am going to give this range to find out the blank cells in this range. Let me hit the enter and the result is 2 because there are only 2 cells which are blank in this range. So the count blank counts the blanks in a range, whereas the count A blanks everything in a cell other than blanks. Okay, let me show you the use of COUNTIF function. The COUNTIF function is used to count the number of cells or the range on the basis of certain criteria, right? So let me use the COUNTIF function just to give you a fair idea of COUNTIF function is equals to COUNTIF bracket open. So this is my range, and the criteria is Ali, A-L-I, Ali, and now I hit the enter. You see the result is 3. The result is 3. Why the result is 3? Because in this whole range, Ali is appearing 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. So Ali is appearing 3 times. That is why the COUNTIF has given me the number 3. You see, the COUNTIF functions, it gives us the value or the number of counts on the basis of certain criteria that we have provided. Now I am going to explain the COUNTIF function is equals to COUNT count IFs and bracket open. Now I am going to use 2 different multiple criteria. My first criteria is that I am going to find the total number of appearances of Mr. Ali in this range. So the Ali is appearing 3 times in this range, 1, 2 and 3. So this is my range. Now I am going to define the criteria. So I have already written over here Mr. Ali. So I am going to use this as my criteria, right? So the F4 is placed, my criteria is in F4. Now I am going to define another range. My another range is this one, this course, and now I am going to find out the value, the score of how many Alis have scored more than 50%. So now I am going to give the criteria greater than 50. See, so there are 3 Alis appearing in this range, the first range, and there are only two Alis which have scored more than 50. Number 1 which have scored who have scored 65, number 2 who have scored 95, and the number 3 has scored 45. So basically there are 2. So the result will be 2. Let's see, is it like this? Enter. You have entered too many arguments for this function, and the argument, why is it showing this error? Because we have missed S over here, because we have used COUNTIF function, not if function. So if I put S over here and hit enter, the result will be 2. So this is the formula, COUNTIFs A12 to A21, this is the range, and F4 is the criteria, B12 to B21 is the range, and this is the criteria which is greater than 50. So if I change it to, let's say, 70, what will be the result? 1, because the criteria has changed to 70, greater than 70, and there is only one Ali who has scored 95, and which is this one. So this is all about count A, count blank, COUNTIF and COUNTIF function. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Take care.